Good morning, dear students. This is Pankaj, and I'm seeing you guys after ages because I have not recorded any lecture for more than a month now, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back to you. And today we're gonna study connectors. Connectors, as the very name suggests, connects. So connectors are the words that connect two sentences. Connectors, what can the connector do but connect two things? Clear? So in grammar, a connector connects two words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Clear? So they're connectors. Connectors, I repeat myself, connectors are the words that connect words, phrases, clauses, or sentences, as we'll see them right away. So here we're going to study a few connectors, beginning with the simplest and the most common one, and. First connector. Now, where to use and? It's pretty easy, and when you want to talk about two guys or two things, or when you want to connect two ideas, you can use and. It's simple. For example, John and Joel are coming. Now, John and Joel are coming. See, they're two. And see, the same two subjects can be connected by other connectors also. For example, John as well as Joel is coming. Now, John as well as Joel is coming. And then we also have, like we have a number of connectors by which we connect the same sentence, John and Joel are coming. So here in the second sentence, John as well as Joel is coming. You would say why you put is instead of are, because there are two subjects. But see, when you use as well as, you use, there are two subjects for sure. But when you use as well as, the verb has to agree with the first subject. Got it? I repeat myself. When you use as well as, the verb has to agree with the first subject, as you have already learned in subject verb concord. So you got it. And I do another sentence for you. Not only John but also Joel, now what, is coming. I would say again there are two subjects and you're again using is. Well, remember what I taught you in subject verb agreement. See, when you use not only but also, the verb has to agree with the second subject. In the usage of not only but also, the verb has to agree with the second subject, whether it is singular, whether it is plural. It has to. Is this much clear to you? Now, another thing. Both John and Joel are coming. Got it? So we have been able to connect the same sentence in four ways. Both John and Joel are coming. And you do already know how to use them. Now, what is difficult for you is to identify which connector to put in the blank in the exam. You see, there you get confused. You confuse one connector with another. So you need to learn them distinctly. You need to learn their usage distinctly. So you understand and as well as, but also and both, and you I hope have understood them, ain't you? Now the second kind of connector I would like to teach you is either or, neither nor, or otherwise else, like this. So here I begin with either or. Either or. Either John or Joel is coming. Either John or Joel is coming. Only one of them will come, not both of them. Clear? Either or. Now, neither John nor Joel is coming. Clear? You do know the meanings of these sentences. That they're pretty easy, I sometimes wonder why the heck they have given this topic in class 10, because this is something really easy. It should be maybe in class 7, 8, or yeah, that's it. It should not be here. But anyways, if it is here, we got to discuss it in some detail at least. And so neither John nor Joel is coming. You got it? Well, when you use either or, neither nor, then the verb has to agree with the second subject. Clear? And the second subject here is pretty easy, Joel, and it's singular, so we are using is. Now, neither, look at the sentence, neither Simran nor her parents are coming. You remember what I just said? When you use either or neither nor, the verb has to agree with the second subject. And what is the second subject here? Parents. So the parents will take a plural verb. Neither Simran nor her parents are coming. Now, another connector. Or, otherwise, else. Or, otherwise, else. What is in that? Not a big deal. All mean the same. Hurry up or you will miss your train. Hurry up or you will miss your train. Sit down or you will get tired. What a big deal. Now you can use otherwise and else in place of or because all of them mean the same. So guys, the next connector is tutu. Tutu. Pretty easy. Now see, he is too tired to talk to you. He's too tired to talk to you. She is too dumb to understand it. They are so crazy that
they mess up all the time.
Now, what does too mean? Now, too is a negative word. It means, he's too tired to talk to you. Now, let me explain this one to you. He's too tired to talk to you. It means he's so tired that he cannot talk to you. He's so tired that he cannot talk to you. In the same way, in the second one, she's too dumb to understand it. She's so dumb that she cannot understand it. Clear? They're so crazy that they mess up all the time. That's what it means. And you see, tutu and so that, they are both connectors. Not just tutu, so that also. So I'll make a few more sentences with so that. I'm so fond of movies that I see at least one every day. I'm so fond of movies that I see at least one every day. That's what I said. Clear? Now I'll give you one more example of so that Harry's Harry is so wicked that he robs at least one person every day. She is so frail. You know what frail means? Weak or feeble. She's so frail that she can't even get up from her bed. So you can use so that as well as tutu. Or sometimes you can be asked to change tutu into so that or so that into tutu. For example, I write a sentence with so that, using so that, and you have to change that into tutu. I'm so busy that I can't meet him. I'm too busy to meet him. Clear? That's pretty easy. I'm so busy that I can't meet him. I'm too busy to meet him. Easy. So you understand the different. You understand how you can change so that into tutu and tutu into so that. Clear? And you also can make as many sentences using these two connectors as you want, just to practice. Okay. And now so that there is one more so that, and that's a different one, and we'll talk about that also here. This so that is used for purpose. For example, I am working hard so that I can pass the exam. He ran fast so that he could catch the train. Now you would say, why you used could here, sir? Well, because here it is second form, you see he ran. He's not running right now. He ran in the past fast so that he could catch the train. You can't say he ran in the past, so that he can, catch the train in the present. No, no, no. He ran fast so that he could catch the train in the past. Clear? So I give you a few more examples so that you can understand, and on the basis of them you can make your own sentences and practice. And as you read these sentences, I hope that you are understanding where to use them. Clear? And whenever you have blanks, you'd be able to fill them in with these conjunctions, and you have to choose there on the spot. And here I write some more examples. Mr. David comes here so that he can pry some secrets out of me. Mr. David comes here so that he can pry some secrets out of me, means he can get some secrets out of me. Clear? Now, Rennie went there so that he might get to see his dream girl. Clear? So you understand there are two so that, two kinds of so that. One is, different, the second one is different, he's so tired that he can't work, and he comes here so that he can learn something. Clear? There are two kinds of them. You understand them. And now guys, we're gonna learn because, since, as, and for. As and for. Well, they may have a lot of meanings. Since has a lot of them, as does, for does, but here, since, as, for all mean because in this context that I'm gonna take you into. Just look here. He is worried because he has messed up. Now, he's worried as he has messed up. He's worried since he has messed up. He's worried for he has messed up. All four of them mean the same here. He's worried for he has messed up. Is that clear to you? Another example. He is running because he left home late. Now, he's running since he left home late. He's running as he left home late. He's running for he left home late. So since, as, for, all three of them mean because here in this context, and they can be interchanged. So he's running because he left home late. He has to run or he's gonna miss his train. Is this much clear to you? Now the next conjunction is lest. I would say, what is lest? Well, I'm gonna tell you what is lest. Look at this sentence. Hurry up, lest you should miss your train. Hurry up, lest you should miss your train. Now, switch on the lights, lest you should fall down. Is this clear to you? Work hard, lest you should fail your exam or fail in your exam. So lest means, if you do not work hard, you will fail in your exam or you may fail in your exam. So work hard. Hurry up, lest you should miss your train. Hurry up, or you may miss your train, or you will miss your train. Unless you hurry up, you will or you may miss your train. That's what it means. So you know the meaning of lest, and with lest, always remember lest and then subject and then should be there. You cannot omit should. Clear? And whenever you see the word should, you already know that here you can only put lest in the other blank. Clear in the exam. So work hard lest you should fail. You should fail in your exam. I rushed lest I should miss the train. You know what lest is now? So we'll move on to doing the next preposition. And the next one is although. Although he is rich, yet he is stingy. Stingy means miserly. Although he did come here, he did not do anything worthwhile. Are you getting this much? Although he did come here, he did not do anything worthwhile. Although I am interested in it, I can't really pursue it. So you just by the examples you can know where to use although, and you must get an idea. I hope you're doing in the classes you do, in the practical classes you do all the time. Just I give you a few examples and you understand everything and you do pass your exams. So I hope you're doing the same here also, ain't you? Okay, another example, another conjunction or another connector. Look at this one. He is such a fool that he can't do anything properly. He is such a simpleton that anyone can deceive him. He is such a bad person as to be disliked by all. Are you getting me, guys? He's such a bad person as to be disliked by all. Well, I'm not. See, I'm not such a bad student as to fail the exam. This example, I am not such a poor student to fail. See, you need to practice all these sentences, make a lot of sentences on the basis of these sentences, and once you have done that, you have learned everything. Clear? Because it's all practical, and things will come by practice alone, not by rules, not by books, not by teachers, not by anything else, but by practice alone. Clear? Practice alone can make you perfect. So guys, and I all the time, I'm emphasizing practice, 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 because that's the only thing that can make you perfect at grammar, or that can make you impeccable at grammar. Are you getting me? And okay, here I just want to show you a few more sentences. Look at these ones. They're different connectors. As soon as the teacher entered the room, the students stood to their feet. As soon as the teacher entered the room, the students stood to their feet. Now you do know how to use as soon as, don't you? Another one. No sooner did the teacher enter the room than the students rose to their feet. Clear? And the third one is, hardly had the teacher entered the room, hardly or scarcely or barely all mean the same. Hardly, barely, scarcely had the teacher entered the room when the students rose to their feet. You see, in this one the connector is then. Clear? In this one the connector is when. So you need to remember, whenever you see hardly, scarcely, barely, the connector is when. Whenever you see no sooner did, the connector is then. And as soon as it's is something that itself is a connector. Clear? And as far as the connector in the middle is concerned, there's just a comma, nothing else. Clear? So as soon as the teacher entered the room, the students stood to their feet. One connector. Second one. No sooner did the teacher enter the room than the students rose to their feet. No sooner. Sooner is a comparative degree, and so we're using the connector than here. Clear? And in the third sentence, we're using the connector when. Hardly, scarcely, barely had the teacher entered the room when the students rose to their feet. So now make 5 sentences on the basis of each one of them, and you will learn how to do it. Clear? Just make 5 sentences modeling after each one of them, and you'll learn how to do that. Is that clear? Here I teach the next, and that is pretty simple. Till and until. Wait here till or until I come back. Well, there is no distinction between till and until. Clear? You can interchangeably use them. Wait here until I come back. He sleeps till or until I return home. Is this clear? Stay here until you are called. Is this okay? We learned till and until. Okay, finally we're gonna learn some these connectors. Therefore and therefore and so and hence and hence and so. Therefore, hence and so. He likes it, so he does it. So he does it. You are late and therefore worthy to be punished. You are late and therefore worthy to be punished. Now, you are late and hence worthy to be punished. You are late and so worthy to be punished. Clear? So it can be replaced by hence and so. Clear? You're late and therefore worthy to be punished. Therefore and hence they mean so. So you do know how to use them now, don't you? Well, like there are some more simple things like when and if. They're also connectors. Okay, let's see just a few examples of them, and that would be that would take hardly a few minutes. For example, when. I will go to bed. I will go to bed when he comes. I'll think about it when I have time. So you do know these simple things, and you can practice them further. Now the next one is if and unless. So let's do them also. If you come, I will go with you. If I were a doctor, I would operate upon you. Clear? Now you do know where to use if. We did learn conditional sentences, didn't we? So you know where to use if, and you also know where to use unless. So let me just talk a little about unless here. Unless means if not. Unless you study hard, you will not pass. Unless he comes here, he will not learn how to play the guitar. So guys, you do know how to use them, where to use them, don't you? Now, finally, one more. Well, this is the third time probably I'm saying finally. I think this one is the final one. Look at these few sentences. I would rather die than beg. She would rather go out than stay here. Clear? So we have this connector then here. He is better than you. So we learned the connector THAN here. Clear? And that's all about connectors. So let me finish the topic here, and next time when we meet, we'll be doing some other topic. Okay, thank you very much.